Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 with your host, Hardtruck1. In today's episode, we're going to finish up getting this field cultivated. Then we're going to return. If you don't know of last episode, we rented the New Holland and this big cultivator to do cultivator fields up. In this one. In this episode, we're going to finish up this field, which we're going to start now. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to return the cultivator. I think we need to wash the cultivator, otherwise it gives us a penalty for not washing. But we're going to go ahead and wash up the cultivator, take it back. Then we're going to grab the small seeder, which I filled with seed, which is kind of not a good thing to do if I was going to sell it. I didn't know I was going to sell it until after. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go get a whoops. Oh, not that. Sorry everybody. Not that. So anyway, we're going to rent a seeder to be able to seed the fields. So that we can seed the fields a little bit better. Not have to worry about taking forever on seeding. Because, kind of like in the last episode, I mean, the larger equipment, although it is pretty hard to maneuver in this version, or on this map, Old Strings map, it is actually pretty easy to. The larger equipment is pretty useful. See through the tree. Oh, stop. I hate to say it, but Giant's in-game equipment is not really reflective. I know I've said this before probably many times, but I can understand, okay, like watch the cultivator. I can understand the cultivator going slow up, but in retrospects, in real life, when you hit the down button, I hate to say it, but they should just drop to the ground. But that's just me. Realistically, that's the way it should be. Okay. Slow down. Alright. We're done with the cultivator. I believe. That one's cultivated, that one, the little one's over there, cultivated, and that one over there doesn't need to be cultivated yet. That field is not ours. So yeah, I think we're good. I believe we gotta take and wash down. I believe we have a. I think that's a actual. Porsche up the cultivator. And guess what? Oh, okay. Alright, let's go take the cultivator back. Too large to maneuver around anymore. Excuse me, did you hear that? Sorry. Oh god. Okay. Note to self, this truck doesn't just do it on the tires, it does it on everything. I don't know why. Drop it. Tractors are last. Tractor. Cool. No return cost. Alright. Now, before I go anywhere, bring this tractor up. Trying to predict where the tires are. A little bit of lag the computer has with recording, but sometimes I don't do a very good job of it. We're just gonna go. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go sell this. It'd probably be much easier. Just rent the equipment for right now, what we need. Right now we need a seeder for main equipment. I need to try to get a big one. But I need to get one that's at least bigger than this. Sell this guy. We should get a premium price for this guy, because... Yeah, okay. Alright, let me look. Okay, that one's 14. This is 29. Yeah, okay. And I don't think I have... No, I just got those. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead... We're gonna need the fertilizer spreader. And that one I'll probably just buy outright. Sorry if you guys could hear that. That was my cat. Let's see. So we're not going to buy these big boys. Or rent. We don't need to rent that big one because that big one won't fit on these. But this one we can rent. This is 6 meters compared to 3. So we'll go ahead and rent this one for 1 day. And then I think we've got enough money now. We're going to go ahead and buy... We're going to actually buy the fertilizer spreader. Oh. That's so weird. So we're going to take the big tractor. That's refilling. Hop into this guy. Run into that flag. I love the traffic in this game. It's just so realistic. Not realistic. Fantasy. It's just like that. I mean, if I would have ran it, my tractor was actually probably with all the equipment on it, it's a little bit heavier than the pickup. So truthfully, when I hit that pickup, I should have almost knocked me off the road. Because my tractor is a lot heavier. It's a little bit heavier. It's more heavier. Sometimes the physics of these games just, they don't make any sense. Alright, full here, so let's go. Whoop. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to plant canola. I think I've made an ultimate decision. I'm going to plant canola in this field, and I'm going to plant wheat in that field. And the little field over there we'll just leave alone. The field, let's put it this way. So field 7 I'm going to put into canola. Field 6 I'm going to put into wheat. Field 3 I'm going to just leave it empty for right now. It's really a small field, and really there's no reason that we need it. We don't have pigs, so we don't need to get root vegetables yet. We have cows, so technically we need silage. We need silage and grass, straw, and then we need mixed rations when we get to it. When we can get there. So we really don't need hardly any. We don't need any of those. So we don't need any root vegetables right at the moment. Now the reason why I'm going to plant canola is because canola is, if we look at the wrong one, if we look at this one, canola is probably going to be the most expensive commodity, maybe, besides some other stuff. Oh yeah. So right now, actually, canola is actually the most expensive right now at $1,100 per ton. So, even okay, no, silage is the most expensive, but we don't have any silage, so we can't sell silage right at the moment. So we're gonna plant canola so that we can get to that stage until we can get to that stage. Not really very square. next episode, we'll hopefully focus. That's hopefully we'll focus on getting the corn, that corn shot down. I may actually see about maybe chopping all of it down. Actually, not only are the field that we're going to be purchasing after we get our cows milk going, but also our neighbors' fields. Chilly where I live. Winter's coming, so. Alright, I think we're good to finish up this video. I don't believe we'll need this tractor, so we'll turn this tractor into cedar. We'll get set up to corn. Oh wait, I gotta set this spread. Well, I can get set up to we can get set up to run corn, and I can do. No, I guess I'm gonna do that. Yeah. All right. So as soon as we'll get done, planting the field here, we'll get this seeded. So that I'm in the situation. Both. Nope. Just hop over here. That works. And the reason why we're washing them off is because if you take them that dirty and stuff, they give you like a running cost type thing. That's something like the tractor. I'm going to fill it up full or low. Otherwise, they charge you the fuel cost. So basically, what it is a maintenance cost that they charge, but they charge you back. And by washing them off and refueling them here, I can forgo that cost. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to forgo the fuel. I have... Whoa, hey. Jerk lady. I haven't used that much fuel out of this tractor. They shouldn't charge me much to take this back. Should be able to catch both of them. Ah, okay, so cool. So it so with the rentals, it refunds you. It will refund your money for the seed that's left in it. That's nice. Guess the seeder. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So it returned both of them at the same time. Okay. Well, alrighty then. So let's grab this little guy. Now remember, the fertilizer spreader's ours. We actually bought the fertilizer spreaders. This one's actually ours. I like how in certain cases when you look for exhaust on tractors, all it is just a distorted look. It's not really it's just a distorted look. It's not really an actual exhaust. These tractors, whether they be gasoline or diesel, I mean, you should really see the work. Well, maybe not so much gasoline, but diesel tractors when they're running, when they got a load on them, they'll blow black smoke, and that's just because that's the way of the motor. Or the fuel. The fuel doesn't burn quite as but don't. The diesel engine produces more torque and stuff than a gasoline engine does. So, to tell you the truth, diesels are, they have two reputations, truthfully. From what I can tell, they really truthfully have two reputations. The first reputation is kind of a positive reputation. Positive reputation as in, they really truthfully are the most hard-working engines in the world because of the fact that they are just very little power, or very little the word is I'm trying to say. They hold the most torque. They have the most torque for what type of fuel they hold. I mean, they're pretty much a workhorse engine and everything. But now the downfall to them is the fact that, yes, in some cases they are not the most clean burning. But let me tell you what. Oh, I was trying to figure it out. I know what I was trying to say. They have the most torque for the least amount of horsepower. I mean, this tractor right here, which is what is it? It's a AgriStar 6.61, okay? This tractor right here probably, believe it or not, this tractor right here probably only has like 190 horsepower engine, diesel engine. And if you want to know what that's equivalent to like a Honda Civic. A Honda Civic probably has like a little bit bigger motor. It probably has like 190 horsepower motor for a Honda Civic. You know what we're going to do? We're going to run this plow up and sell it. I'm not going to be putting wheels to it. It's too much hassle. Chop the tree down. Got to chop the trees down and load. Drive a little bit better. Chop the trees down between them is some more work. So we'll just go ahead and sell this. We'll try to make back as much as we possibly can without going overboard. But anyway, back to what I was talking about with diesel engines. Diesel engines have two reputations. They have a good reputation on having the most torque. Take for instance this tractor. Like I said, this tractor probably has 160, 175 horsepower motor. Not much, you think. Well, it doesn't have to be as much, because the amount of torque that just the motor itself has makes this tractor, very, very powerful. I mean, this tractor is four-wheel drive. It's four-wheel drive, and it's got and it's probably got a transmission that probably has anywhere from, probably have like 4 main gears, and then you have what is called a high-low shift gear that basically what it does is when you put it in the low range, it doubles the amount of torque that this tractor will have. This could also, without getting into detail, it could actually have 3 sets of those. So you have what is called a range shifter. A range shifter, which is high, medium, low, if this has a triple range gear system in it. And then you have a main shifter that is first, second, third, fourth, and your reverse. Now, in the tractor society, in the tractor eras, or the whatever you want to call it, this is actually really good, because what it is your A, B, and C range shifter. Your A gears are pretty much for like road and light, things like teetering or raking or something like that, where you don't actually have to travel too slow. Okay. Then you have the next set of gears, which is medium range, which now you could probably take and pull like be more for like, pulling heavier wagons up hills, making well, I can even show you in wrong one. This one. So your medium range ranges would be like for running balers. Balers need to be kind of slow, need to be kind of thing. Another thing is you could also match combine speeds with them. Fertilizing, different speeds, ranges, put different amounts of fertilizer and spray on, pulling grain trailers up hills, all sorts of stuff. And then your low range would be for more like plowing, cultivating, running sewing machines, pulling, they don't have any of that in here. But anyway, for your heavier dutier things, and just all around every all equipment. Anyway, all equipment has different power ranges and stuff and associations, so you have to have different torques, different ground speeds and stuff, and everything. So that's that. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were getting ready for. So anything like that. But just to sum up the rest of the thing. So pretty much this tractor, it may have a 200 horsepower. I'm not sure about the Agro Stars. But I know some tractors, they only have like 30 horsepower. But yet they can pull heavy stuff on just that 30 horsepower, because of the fact that their transmissions are set up. Their transmissions is set up to take and amplify the torque of your motor. And then just to be on the safe side, on the other side, diesels. I'm not saying that diesels are better than gas. I'm just saying that diesels have a better reputation for more torque ranges, because this tractor, which would have like 175, 180 horsepower motor or something like that, or equivalent to it. I don't know what it exactly is in the real world, but equivalent gas engine, you would almost have to have like a 200, anywhere from a 220 to a 250 horsepower motor to get the equivalent torque to a diesel engine. So, okay. Anyway, So on to something else. Let's get set up for next time. So in harvesters, I think we're going to go ahead, well, let's see, what's the rent? 1,300, 126. Okay, so we're going to do this one. We should have a trailer. We should have a trailer that will run this. We may have to do 2 hours on this one because of the fact we're going to be trying to do quite a bit. Okay, you know what? I don't know if we actually have a trailer that will fit this. So let's go over here to tippers. I know this one works. I absolutely positively know that this aggro liner works. But I don't know if this one that we have works. This one looks like it might actually work too. Because see, this shows that it accepts silage, but I don't know if it'll hook to the back of the thing. Well, let's put it this way. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the dragging magnet. Because in 2013 there was a dragging magnet. Whoops. No biggie, no biggie. We're good. We'll just throw it onto the back of the. Just throw it onto the back of the tractor. Right now. So yeah, I actually thought this was the wrong thing. Alright, so we'll definitely be able to get set up here. Hopefully we'll get it in a couple of hours. We can get everything. We can get all the corn, at least all the corn, chopped in a couple of hours. That one there. Now the weight. Good question. Let's put the weight over here by this room. This is here. We'll just back up. Trailer. Let's go. And we can't go that way. Let's see if we can make it through over here. We go nice and slow. We're through. Hit O to control that. We should automatically focus to the trailer. off camera. I'll do that all off camera, so that way it doesn't take forever for you guys to see what I'm going to next. No, I'm not going to cut through. Now, probably what I could have done is I could have left this, I could have left the chopper at the field. I may just do that. Anytime I go to transfer, oops. That would have been $100,000 to fix. I know nobody really does this, but I do this. I kind of try to find the speed, kind of dump the whole thing. I know I don't. Hey, you know what? I'm going to drive this way. I'm only going to drive this way to get back to the field with you guys. But in the next episode, the episode, that's what I don't like about my computer. It lags enough that it causes me to misjudge the steering, which is, kind of annoying. Alright, but you know what, guys? I'm going to call the episode here. This has probably been long enough. This has been a really long episode, I feel. But in the next episode, I'll probably start it by finishing up a field of one of these. I'll continue to mow. I'll continue to combat or chaff all of this field. I'll chaff probably all the other cornfields, just to make sure that we got them all. We got enough in the bunker so that when we turn it into silage, we can actually have some silage. But anyway, until then, I've been Hardtruck1. This is Farming Simulator 2015, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Laters.